Hello, my friend. This is Dr. Samuel Kisseadoo in Virginia. Let's discuss something about finances, specifically your budget. A number of us don't operate within any budget. We don't operate with any budget at all. And that is not the best thing to do. If since you're married, you have not had a budget, please do. A number of people don't. And this idea of, I have this amount this month, I have some $100, and I have some 100 CDs, I have some 50 pounds for rent, and for this, and you take care of the food, it's not the best thing to do. One woman said they think when they said take care of food, it's just some carbohydrates and some meat and some milk and a few things. It's more than that. You spend a lot. So many things. Even the napkin you use, okay, you have to buy it. So when they say take care of the kitchen, take care of the food, I pay rent, sit down, have a budget, and work together. Have financial intimacy. I have a book that talks about intimacy, and sexual intimacy is the last one, okay? Financial intimacy is where you work together with your money. Now, have a budget. If you have a budget for yourself, if you are single, and begin to learn that, have it as a monthly budget. You see, you may look at the whole year and make some projections. Some experts will give you a better idea about that. But have a monthly budget and adjust from time to time. Now look at your income and look at your expenditure. And then you strike that balance. You may deviate here and there. It's not so cut and dried, carved in stone, hard and fast rule. But as much as possible, keep to the budget. It's within the limits of operations in a way that will not put you in trouble, that will make you also prosper. First and foremost, look at your tithes, your offerings. I'm talking from the Christian perspective, okay? Tithes and offerings, and let's call it God's work. See, if you honor God first, He honors you. There are some who have this familiar 10-10-80. Whatever you get, take 10% for God, 10% for savings, and try not to touch it. And then 80% for everything else. You can try that. For a number of people, it has worked. But there can be a little deviation, but what is for God, be very careful. Honor God, then He'll honor you. So look at that. Number 2, look at your rent. Rent. And then number 3, your food and medicine. As you get older, your supplements are not only for old people, but where you need to buy some medicine. And typically your supplements, plus if you have prescribed medication, so food and medicine, very important. Work within some limits of what you want to eat. My wife is always constantly saying, what can we cut? What can we cut? To be able to save for other important needs. It's not everything you have to eat all the time. So find out what is balanced nutrition, but you don't waste money. Number 4 is your clothing. Now with the clothing, you may not buy any clothing this month. You may buy summer clothing, winter clothing, whatever it is. So balance it well and find out if this month we need to do some shopping for clothing for us as the adults or for the children, or for myself if I'm alone. Number 5 is the utility bills, electricity, water, and all the rest of them. And your cable, that also learn how to be moderate about it. Then I call other bills, in addition to the utility bills, like hospital bill. You may not pay a hospital bill for a whole year. And sometimes the conditions are such that every 2 months there is some bill, or a big bill has come from a surgery or something. And that also includes your insurance. So when I say the bills, utility bills, other bills, including insurance and all that, all come in. And then number 6, your loans and your credits, credit cards. Be careful, you have only 1 or 2 if you need to have. Some have only 1. There are some of us who have almost 8 of them when we're students. And then you grow up, you up, and then you realize you're in trouble. You finish school working, and then it is a big problem. So then you cancel all of them and leave 1, which is your the card for your bank, for your ATM, and then for the bank. So even if you use it, it comes out of your bank account. But you may have 1 credit card temporarily for something. See, the thing is that when you use it, have a plan to pay it without all the interest and all that. Discuss with your spouse, okay, and discuss with whoever is your partner in a business or whatever. Okay. Number 7 is fees. See if you have children, or your own fees for a course you are taking. Adults take courses, young people take courses. Fees and needs of children. Okay, you have to work within that and take that into very serious consideration. Don't let it be that you have not made plans for it and one person is suffering and trying to struggle to pay the fees of the children. You see, number 8 is your pocket money. We used to give ourselves $50 some years back. That's for your ice cream and other things around. When you don't use it, we had a box in the bedroom, you come and we call it the box. When we say the box, it's where we put money, cash, ready cash. Okay, now we have cash and envelopes and things. When I travel, I make sure I don't travel and leave your wife without any cash in the bedroom. Because if someone comes to mow the lawn or he has to buy something, someone knocks at the door, oh, I want to buy this. The one doesn't take a check or credit card or anything. He has to dress up and run to the ATM a few miles down the road. Don't do that. So you are the financial leader, the man, okay? So we had pocket money. Always make sure there's some cash around every week that you can fall on for simple things. Number 9, special purchases, car, fridge, and the rest of them. You discuss it and plan it together. Discuss it. We don't just tell things in relationships. We discuss things. You don't learn how to discuss and negotiate. Can't negotiate, you can't have a good marriage, courtship, negotiation with your big brother or sister you live with, okay, or a guardian, and all the rest of them. Maybe your parents are not around. You are living with an auntie or this who is paying your fees and doing stuff. See, the big purchases, discuss them. Don't think, I have my money, so you just do it. That's not good. Number 10 is projects, land, building, business. You save towards it, but not many people are able to save enough money. Land, they try, but building, it costs a lot. So appropriate loan in a wise way, that one has to be seriously discussed and planned for seriously. And looking at all the checks and balances and positives and negatives and not competing and trying to impress anybody. Okay, concerning projects. All right. Number 11 is your relatives and then some friends. Some friends really need a little bit of help sometimes. But relatives, we call in-laws. No, they are not outlaws. By the law, they are in-laws. So ensure that they are cared for. Put them in your budget. Some actually have to be cared for. I mean, if you grow, you must take care of your parents. Take care of your parents. And others who need help in the family. So relatives, don't make the budget and leave them out. Of course, you can't dish money out to everybody all the time. But don't be the type of person who, it's only Christmas or end of the year, then you begin to think, what can I give? In some instances, there has to be a remittance in a reasonable way which you all agree this particular family member must be careful. Family members don't take advantage of people. And especially if you think your daughter is going to marry someone who is well-to-do, or your son has gone to marry a woman who has something in the pocket, or something in her purse. Don't take advantage. Don't be an opportunist. And now when they are asking for money, make sure you let them know that you are bringing the money together. Don't try to give money to your family members without bringing the name of your husband in, or wife, the name of your wife into it. That also checks them from thinking that they are still just making use of you and you are hiding it from your spouse. If you give the impression that what you are giving them, your spouse doesn't know, they will take advantage of you. When you ask them to buy or buy clothing, they will go and use it for down payment for a land. And then you send it for a taxi, they will use it for a building. You send it for this, they'll use it for that. Don't let family members and relatives take advantage, but don't neglect them. In 1 Timothy 5 verse 8, 1 Timothy 5, if you don't care for your relatives and your household, which means husband, wife, children, you are worse than unbeliever. God takes it seriously. Number 12, I call it miscellaneous. Funerals, party, weddings, engagements or customary rites, baby showers and things. Give room for that. Give room for that one. Put it in your budget because it's all over the place. Okay? And usually when someone comes to yours or gives towards yours, and then you're obliged to give towards his. Oh, it's tough, you know. Someone was telling me she had, what was it? A birthday party or funeral or something, and all donations came, quite a sizable amount. Then there was that funeral, and this baby dedication. He found out all the monies that were brought. He ended up giving out all of them. And so she said he wasn't blessed for what was given because, you know, he came and gave you $100. And she came and gave you 50. So when you are going to give, don't give the exact thing, give above that. So the $50 person, make it 60. The 100, make it 110. That's supposed to be some people's rule or regulation. So it wasn't much of a blessing, she was saying. But don't be giving counting the cost. Trust God to help you through all this. If you are not just impressing people and giving foolishly without wisdom. Okay? You can't make your family go broke while you try to please other people because they wouldn't do it for you. Your family first. If your family, there are no shoes, no clothing, no food, don't go around trying to impress church members, impress some pastor, some Kisseadoo, and some bishop, some apostle, some elder, some deacon, some ministry leader, a good friend, your teacher, your boss, or somebody. You're impressing them. And then the kids are going without shoes. What is that? And your wife hasn't bought shoes for the past 3 months, and you are pleasing somebody else. Some of them please old boyfriends and girlfriends. That's not good. And so mom and dad milking the child perpetually. And brothers, sisters, we are having this in the family, we are contribution. And then your own home is in shatters. No. It's in tatters. It's in tatters. It's not the best. Number 13 is savings and investments. Savings and investments. Don't put all the money in one spot. Spread it out in 1 or 2 other places. There is the big one. If you have $100 and you put maybe 60 here, then you put 20 here, whatever it is. Because if you put oil somewhere and things fail, it can really be a problem. And number 14 is eventualities, or what I call emergencies. You should always have money for emergencies because if something happens and it has to be a bill, things can get missing. Things can get lost of children, of adults. Someone can be sick, can get into some tragedy. Anything else can happen. You are fired on a job and you have to fall on this and that. Early retirement or normal retirement, something to fall on, and always save. The savings and investment, save towards retirement, very important. An amount you don't touch. No, don't touch it at all. Okay, so emergencies. Now, this is just a general outline, but encouraging you have a budget. Many people don't have any budget at all. Put down round figure, approximate. Okay, approximate figures. depending on how much comes in and how much is going out around these. These are the major ones, what I've mentioned. You may add a few. These are the major ones. If I want to publish my books and I need to pay a certain amount, all those things come in there. And so many other little things you need to pay for. Dues and all that comes under the miscellaneous. Dues for organizations. And you need to buy some books for yourself, for something for conferences, okay, fees for conferences and all that, all come under the miscellaneous, which, and sometimes an emergency. I really need to attend this meeting, but I have to pay this. And you have not planned it before, but it's something very important for your job, for your business, for your ministry, for your position in the nation. And it has to be some $1,200, some $500, $200, and you realize that you didn't budget for it. But if you have some emergency, something somewhere, you can dip into that. But always discuss it, and be careful about surprises. Come home and, oh, what is this? Oh, it was so cheap, and I just saw it, and I rushed there and bought it. Furniture. This is not something you can easily use, and then the next month you discard it. Those ones, please, you see, discuss it. See, I went to London, England for a program sometime, and I got to Clark shoes, and I was shaking. Something came upon me. Ooh, Clark shoes. Ooh, I remember one afternoon on Oxford Street in London. Then I went in there to buy shoes for my wife. I said, call her in the US and ask her. I said, no, don't buy shoes. Buy these female clothing stuff. She mentioned what it is and all that. You see, if I had bought the shoes and you bring it, then she's not happy. Hey, you have brought you shoes from United Kingdom. You, these women, and you, and then trouble. Or she's just quiet, couldn't appreciate it much because she doesn't need the shoes. And maybe the type you bought, discuss things. Then from there, you begin to tell me when you come into counseling, my wife doesn't appreciate me. Look, I even went to Europe. I brought her Clark shoes. She couldn't even say thank you. You should have been there to see her face. Oh, my brother. Communication is the life, the blood, the currency of relationships, and riches is the life that flows around. Sometimes I've gone to a shop and she's at work. Want to buy meat? Say, no. Meat in that place you have gone to is expensive. Don't buy meat. Buy ABC. And I do that quite a lot when I'm in a shop and I want to buy something. Okay? So discuss it and work it out. Don't fight over finances. Develop financial intimacy and enjoy your marriage, your relationship, whatever it is. If you are courting, be very careful of how you allow your partner to be paying your fees, and the parents are taking advantage. That is not good. Balance it properly. And if you are courting, begin to also work out your plans for the future and the sources of income. Don't get up and enter into ministry trusting God without a plan. Get up and travel and say, I want to travel. Then he goes there and now he's struggling and worrying people in the environment because he can't get work to do and he doesn't know how to sleep and all that kind of thing. Be wise. Be financially wise. You can call me in the United States on 1-757-728-9330 is a landline. But call me on my cell or WhatsApp me on 1-917-741-0643. 1-917-741-0643. Or you can email me kisseadoo@msn.com. kisseadoo@msn.com. The website is www.fruitfulministriesint.com. The ministry is an evangelistic and teaching Christian ministry, Fruitful Ministries International Incorporated. www.fruitfulministries, RIS, okay, ministries, then INT, ministriesint.com. I have a broadcast on Joy 99.7 FM in Accra, Saturday mornings, 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Ghana time. 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. Ghana time. You can access anywhere in the world with myjoyonline.com and go to live radio. Saturdays is once a week. You can get books in challenge bookstores or Ghana, call 020-812-6533. 020-812-6533. Ghana code is 233. Say 233-20-812-6533. Or call me. I can get the books to you on 1917-741-0643. We also have counselors. We don't charge people for counseling and the prayer. In Ghana and outside in places, you just call me or call this number. We'll direct you to somebody in Europe or North America, or several places in Ghana, where the one can do it on phone with you, or if he has to visit you, or you go to the person, or you email the one, and then you can have some good counseling and prayer. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord strengthen you. May the Lord keep you. Bye.